Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Joany and I'm a Christian vlogger. I film about Christian lifestyle, relationship, faith, teaching tips. I do vlogs, swimming, natural health, every good thing. So today I want to talk about the goodness of God. Sometimes, most times, I use the word we Christian, we concentrate on the bad part. Humans were good with negativity. Like this internet is in a stage whereby once you make a mistake, once the pin drop on the ground, it's an headline. But when you do something good, nobody will, no news, you will not even see it in Bella Ninja or Instablog. But any negative thing, bam, just one thing that news will carry it. So and it affects our Christian life. Sometimes we as Christians we tend to concentrate on the things that God has not done for us, neglecting the things that God has done for us. So I want to use the video to encourage you watching and encourage myself. So I'm making this video right now. I'm at a place where, yeah, God has been faithful to me. Looking back, I'm just like reminiscing on all the things, all the time God has done, all the time God has come for me. And I wrote like 10 or 11 of them down to tell the world that see the goodness of God, see what God has done in my life. Despite the fact that my YouTube has not been where I want it to be, but my marriage is flourishing, my education, my career, my family, my siblings, everything is okay. Okay, so I want to talk about the goodness of God in my life, how God has saved me, how God have come for me in so many situations that maybe I may not even be alive right now. So the first one is there was a day I said I worked for two families before. So my boss asked me to get money from another person. So I went to the person to get the money. It was at a junction. So I really could not count the money. I took the money and I took a cab to the house. I still could not count the money in the cab, right? Because I sat in front. When I go to the house and I counted this money, it was this amount, and I called him. I said, "This is this amount." He was like, "Ah, why did she give you this amount? I just supposed to this amount, it's supposed to be higher." Hey, think like 50,000 or 30,000 difference. This I'm talking about is like some 10 years ago when whereby 50,000 is like 500,000 now. So my boss called the person. The person was like, "No, no, 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 no. It was not this amount I gave her. She's lying." Everybody will know will believe that I'm lying because I'm the young person. I'm like the maid in the house. I'm the one that need money. And I'm the one that looks like a liar. You understand that when you are I don't like nobody will believe because you're a young person, they feel that you steal the money and the family they are really going to be so hurt because they are doing everything for me and how to pay them back I will not steal money. Although they took it so they did not say like because the thing did not take a long time. So he called me back that why didn't you come the morning when this person gave you the money? I was like, it was at the junction. Because she asked me to wait for her at the junction, so she just gave me the money at the junction. How can I stand at the junction and start counting the money? From that junction, I took a cab to the house. But when I got to the house, I just counted the money and called you. So what should I do? I was just thinking. So I went to the room, I knelt down and I said, God, you are the only one that know what happened. We don't I don't there is no explanation because this was the amount this person gave me. I can't say the cabman took for me because he can just take everything. This money was in my bag. This was the amount this person gave me. And I prayed to God, I said, God, I don't know how you will do it to create a solution. That was how this lady, when she got to the house, she went to go and check another money she had kept. Then she called my boss later that she has found out that she did not give me that amount. It was this particular amount. That means the girl is not lying. Hmm. I get backing. No, I know they stand alone. Who is your backing? Put my hope in Jesus. Put your where is your hope? Your hope should not be in any Gen Z. Your hope should be in Jesus. So the next way God came for me, I was schooling somewhere in my higher institution and I did not have money for school fees. I think I had borrowed someone my school fees and there is the person may not be able to pay. I've seen it and you will not be allowed to write your exam if you don't pay your fees. Child of God, what will you do? I've talked about when I talked about this in a video whereby I made how list of opportunities I've missed because I could not give in to sexual immorality. So a man came, I refused, like school fees. So I went to go and meet the school admin. And this is a law. Everybody knows that once you don't pay your fees, you will not write the exams. I went to meet the school admin that She was even surprised. I explained everything to her that I may not be able to meet up this payment and automatic carryover because that full semester you will not write exams. So she gave me a note. She was like, first day of exam, I should bring this note back to her. Before I went to meet her, what happened? I said, God, you have seen my heart. I don't want to give in to sin. And you know I don't have this money. As I'm going to meet this lady, because the lady is very tough. I was surprised the day I just went to meet her. She was like, "Ah, what is the matter?" And the truth is that I've never held school fees before. She was like, she was like, then she told me that, and you, I know that. And maybe the way I went to meet her before that exam day, I didn't quarrel. I just told her that immediately I have the money, I will pay. God touched her heart because, even on that particular exam day, she chased a lot of persons. I think I'm the only one that wrote exam without fees in that hall. I think that day I received the money. Then before the second exam I paid. That was how God came for me. God touched her heart. She gave me a note because she knew that by the time she started taking people out for fees so that she will not forget, she just gave me a note, and that was how God came for me. I would have carried an extra year, a full semester without exams. Hi, God. God came for me. Oh, there was a day I was working somewhere. I do not have money for transport. I had already used my remaining money. No money, no money, no money, no money. So I already set alarm 30 minutes earlier so I would trek to work. So at night I was trying to fix my clothes for tomorrow, and I prayed to God. I said, God, please, can you just prepare a way, or somebody that I know that is going close to my school, that the person will just pick me, or prepare any way for me to go to school. That's how, to cut long story short. And I prayed that prayer. The When I was searching for clothes, I don't know what happened, and I saw the exact money I needed for my transportation. His eyes are on the sparrows. He watches over me. I don't know if it's only me. God always come for me whenever I'm in trouble. I've noticed it. That's why I have to pile up some situations and some scenarios that God has come for me and fix it in this video. God always comes for me. True. I'm not going to lie. God always comes for me. There are so many risks. You hear the tough one now. Okay. There was the time I wanted to get my first apartment. I don't have enough money. Like, the explanation the agent gave to me was this amount. So when I went to meet the landlord, he said this amount. I was like, I'm not aware. I thought it was this amount. And he told me somebody was there in the morning, and the person has complete money. Me, I came. I don't have complete money. Hi, what should I do? He asked me to go. God, what should I do? What can I do? I said, God, if this house is for me, let it be for me. This house is not for me, provide that. And before, for me to get that apartment, you know how apartment is now. So I don't talk about how difficult it is to get apartments. So later in the evening that day, the man called me. He said that he feel like he should give me the house because the person that came out before me is a guy, and that person wants to live with the house. Four men, they will be together to share the house. So he feels that the four men, they will fight, they will bring their girlfriends, they will fight, and he doesn't want problem in his apartment. Like me, I'm a young girl, I'm a teacher, that he feels that I may not be so troublesome, that I may bring maybe two girls, brother, sister, or girl, or boyfriend, that I may not bring like what four boys will bring. I may not bring such trouble. It was like, okay, let me give him the money I have. Then later on, I'll complete it. Like, I don't know this man from anywhere. He saw somebody with complete money. God says the heart of the king belongs to you. He turns it right, he turns it left. Whatever you want, put in Jesus. Ask and you will find. Seek and you get. Knock and the door shall be open. And then it was even flooding by Bayelsa State. At the end of the month, I could not even pay. So I called him that, sir, there's flood. I'm a teacher. He was like, okay, you understand that whenever you have the money, complete it. Thank God that God me have it. After the flooding, I had the money, I paid for. And that was how God protected me. Okay. The next one is I was sick. Yes, I was sick, and it was a Saturday. I was supposed to go to church for youth program rehearsals. I do not have money to take myself, even to go to buy drugs from the kiosk or from the chemist. I do not even have such money, and I've been sick for like a week. What do I do? So I think my friend, she has called me. I told her I'm not going to come to church. They have called me, like because I always go to church for rehearsals and all participate. I told them I will not come to church. I was busy. All of a sudden, this girl came to my house. I was like, why did you come to my house? We're like, why don't you want to come to church? So there I think she just passed my, she felt my body was so hot. I told her that I'm actually sick, that I just want to rest, that if I can come in the evening, I will come. So she left. Little do I know, this my friend, she has gone to buy the drugs for me. This was anti-malaria, typhoid or something. That was how she went to buy the drugs. She came to give to me. And that was so great. I do not even have such money to buy drugs. But God did it. God sent her to my house because she was not supposed to come to my place because I told you I'm not coming to church. So, and I did not tell you I'm in the house. Why are you here? It was God that did it. God did it. And that was how I took this medication and I became whole. Ah, this one is tough. This was the day I would have ended my, that day that my life would have ended. Accident. I was traveling. I was in a small vehicle. You know this big vehicle, it's not Dangote vehicle, but it's as big as Dangote. I will never forget. The name of the vehicle is DAF, DAF. So that vehicle was taking an overtaking another vehicle, and was like a small vehicle for four seaters or three at the back, one in front, plus there were five seaters were coming, and it was a bridge. The collision would have been so tough, and what I told myself is that God, either you come or I die. That was what people were shouting. If you see the way the man held brake, the the DAF vehicle coming big, he held brake, held brake, held brake. Our vehicle, because it was a bridge, narrow bridge. Any collision, in fact, would have first of all entered the water first. First. Like when the two vehicles stopped, they were like this because this man was coming with his using his brake. This one was using his brake. When they eventually with the brake, they were like this. We could not even come down on the bridge because the bridge was a narrow bridge. We have to move back. He has to move back. His eyes are on the sparrows. He watches over me. My family will not even know because how would they get the information? Because I was supposed to use the park. The park was slow, so I went to go and use like a roadside vehicle. God saved me. I've still said a lot of scenario in this channel. How God have saved me. This God have been good to me. Sometimes we concentrate on the things that we have not gotten. Sometimes when God have not given you something, God, the Bible says before you were from your mother's womb, I know you. So God knows that you don't need this thing now. God will know that this will be good next week. And you're like, oh God, give me this week. God, give me this week. Hey, it has happened to me. Sometimes, thank God though. I would like, thank God that thing did not happen. That thing I was saying that God should do this. It has happened. Let's talk about more of the goodness of God. Let's glorify Him. This one, Roberts. I was in my hostel, and I think that day I was sick. I have a nose or cough. Then I took Puritin. You know, Puritin is not. It's going to make you sleep. Immediately I took it. I did not know that drug will make you sleep. So after that incident, I went to go and check the insurance about the drug. Next thing I say, everybody, lock your door. They were just running. I lay down. My door was open. It was evening for breeze and all. I could not get up to lock my door. I was trying to get up. I was feeling dizzy. Maybe the drug has started working. Once that robbers came to the hostel, chased everybody, robbed some persons. My door was open. The curtain was up. My door was open. I lay on the floor, but they did not see me. You know what happened to Daniel in the lion's den? He shut their mouth. Jesus shut their eyes. They did not see me. They did not enter my apartment. I'm even more scared because if they try to wake me up, I'm not sure I'll be able to wake up because I was trying to wake myself up to lock the door. I could not, but I could hear people running, people shouting. I could not get up. So if those people should come into my room, if they hit me, they tell me to get up, I may not be able to get up. So they may think I'm even lying. They did not see my room. And my door was open. His eyes are on the sparrows. He watches over me. God is going to watch over you and your children in Jesus' name. The next one is I was supposed to go for all night. And you know, I was working in Bayelsa State. I was a lesson teacher, and it rained so much. And then they have stopped the movement of tricycle. Tricycle, yes. No, you can only use like a bus or like a mini vehicle. Those public motorbike, they don't have it anymore. So it rained so much. It rained so much. And on that particular day, I was with my laptop, I was with my Samsung, I was with my Infinix, I was with my Nokia. Very risky. That night by past 8, I've not gotten to church, I'm not in the house, and there is no vehicle. I came and I'm supposed to leave that house by 6, but because of the rain was so heavy, there is even no way, no umbrella, no, there is no way. So I think I left the house by past 8 when the rain had subsided, a little flood water everywhere. So I prayed a prayer because there is no vehicle. I said, God, you are the only one that can save me, because if any member should meet me now, I'm with my laptop, I'm with two Android phones, Samsung and this other phone, I'm with my Nokia. I think I was even with my microphone. So I think I was having problem that day. I took it to somebody to help me to teach me some kind of thing. So from there, I went to my lesson. From there, I think I'll go to church or go home first. But it did not work as planned. So I was with everything. So if any member should meet me, God did it. Immediately I came out from the estate, I saw a vehicle and I just stopped. I told them that, please, I'm going to charismatic church for fragrance of his presence. The lady was like coming. She was with two. I was scared. She was with two boys in the vehicle, one in front, one in back, and entered. She was like, "Oh, don't." I was like, "Oh, thank you." She was like, "Don't worry." She dropped. If I when she got, she dropped me at the gate of my church. She dropped me in a way that the rain will not even touch me. Like, like, what would I have done that night? There is no way I can even trek. And I was more scared of robbers. What if they attack me that night? No way for vehicle, but God just sent that lady. I think that lady is an angel, okay? And the last one is that this was one that would have sent me to prison. So I think there's someone that will have a glitch. And I planned that, okay, this weekend I'll go to meet this person. We are going to, like, we settled, then I'll go and meet this person. And just like after we settle, you know that after we settled, like a peaceful visit to know that, okay, that is no longer in my mind. And I had a dream that this person died, and I was accused that since you have not, since you did not come to this house, nothing happened to this person. This person has been sick, but it was today you came that this person just is end his existence. So, which means you are the one that eliminated the person. I don't want to use that word so much. So I had that dream that I said, God, what is about to happen? So that evening, I think I was supposed to go on Friday for the weekend. It happened, this dream happened on Thursday. So that Friday, no, on Thursday, I went for weekly activities, and someone like, not really the pastor of our church, maybe cell leader or department leader, he called me, were like, I had a dream, you went somewhere and someone died and they accused you of killing the person. So be careful what you go this period. His eyes are on the sparrows. He watches over me. What would I have done? Because I know those people in that circle, they will there is no explanation. There is no explanation. There is no explanation because you came today. This person left this earth today. What is the explanation? You must have done something to do something. So how are you going to explain that I did not do anything? Nigeria, we don't have autopsy. Even if they have, where do I have money? Before you even have money for court case, before I will even bring myself, his eyes are on the sparrows. He watches over me. This is the goodness of God in my life. God has come for me so many ways. Working at night, coming back from church, errands, working early morning, taking risks. God has always come for me. Has been so faithful in my life. Despite the fact that, yes, there are some things I've asked, I've not gotten yet, but see the way God has protected me, especially from this last one of police case of death. Which explanation, which English, which police, which lawyer, I don't even, because of that dream, I did not go, and that was how God saved me. Do you know the person passed on? Maybe devil has planned it to God says, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I know you. And the Bible says they will come in one way. That way is not from God, you scatter. So God has seen their plan. God revealed it to man. God scattered it. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this video. If you watch up to this end, thank you. God is going to protect you in all you do. Okay, whatever they have planned, God is going to protect you. And remember to put God in all you do. Ask God, God, take permanent control. Maybe you have done your calculation, you have done this. Just tell God, I leave everything to you. God, take permanent control of my life. I pray that prayer every time. I say, God, always direct me. Direct me to do the right thing and ignore the bad ones. That's one prayer I pray. And I say, God, take permanent control. Because sometimes you might be calculating this. And what God is doing is this, right? So I pray that whatever you do in this life, God is going to protect you. God is going to direct you and direct your children in Jesus' name. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.